Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Wampsville, New York here. Still working on plowing up our fields here. Got some linemen, fertilizing. Well, actually, maybe not any fertilizing now. Picking up rocks. Finished chopping the lavender here in between episodes so we can finally plow all these fields together, except our plow is busy on this field, so we'll have to wait for him to finish on this field. Then we'll get back to those fields there. Hopefully get those plowed together. Yeah, just a bunch of random field work going on here this episode of it. And you probably just seen here as I started the recording here, looks like our chopper finished selling the last load of the lavender there down at the lizard sell-all. So we'll have him head back to the farmyard here. Just have a hired worker take care of that here for us. So let's go here. Yeah, I guess I don't even necessarily need to go there. We're just going to do there. Crate job. And go to... I don't know, just go to the farmyard here somewhere, I guess. It doesn't really matter where, does it? Once he's on the farmyard, then we'll take care of him from there, hopefully. So, yes, that is all the crops, I believe, harvested here at this point. Obviously, last episode of when we picked up a couple brand new fields here, Field 7, 3, and Field 5. Out of curiosity, how much does Field 4 cost? Wow, that's actually not a bad price of them, $225,000. So, field prices on this map, apparently not bad. I'm betting if we were on a regular map, everyone, that's probably like $1 million+ field there if I had to guess. But 225 on this field doesn't seem too bad if you ask me. Anyway, got the lime spreader loaded up here. Is that actually the spread width? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Let's do a connect and reconnect here. For some reason, I thought it was like 12. Saying it's 24. Okay, I mean, that's what it wants to go with. Let's see what it actually does here. Apparently it is 24. Cool. A lot of times with these spreaders, Evan, you get a wider width for the fertilizer and then a narrower width for the lime here. I don't know, maybe the spreader's the same, or maybe it has even wider width for the fertilizer. I don't remember exactly. But I'll definitely take the 24 meters. Nothing wrong with that. And of course, in classic game fashion, everyone, all the fields we bought need lime. And actually, I think pretty much almost all the fields we own at the moment kind of sort of need lime. I don't know why, but it seems like whenever you start a save game, every time, you pretty much count on all the fields need lime, all the fields need fertilizer, all the fields need to be plowed. They probably all have weed. Well, actually, you know what? Weeds, that's maybe 50-50 on that one. I don't know why our cloud of dust is turning like black every so often. That's rather interesting. Also, I noticed our actual spread width from the spreader appears to actually be smaller than the actual width we're getting on the field here. Seems to be working. Once we're done with this field, of course, as I kind of was mentioning here a moment ago, all the fields need lime, so we'll pretty much just work our way around the fields here. Should probably go check and make sure the stone picker is still working here yet. Want to keep that piece of equipment moving if we can. I don't know why I sit here turning this on and off all the time. We are using precision farming, which essentially gives us some sort of sectional control, if you can call it that. Might be a bit of a stretch calling it section control, but it's essentially what it does to some extent. Ooh, I am not doing a good job on that turn. Hoping to back up and line up for this next pass here. There we go. Okay, that's better. Except I forgot to lock on the line. There we go. And yeah, other than maybe getting some fall field work done here, I'm pretty much done with the year, ready to probably fast forward time to the next, probably the next planting season. Now, we do own some cows, Evan, so we might have to do some feeding here. Well, we haven't done any feeding yet, so I don't know if, do we have to? Probably should. If we want to keep our cows, then we probably should feed our cows here at some point. We do have some hay we made here a couple episodes back, kind of for that purpose. Haven't really focused on the animals here yet here for these for this map, guess I should say. So yeah, like I said, really haven't focused on the animals yet on this map, but definitely want to kind of get into them here a little bit. Okay, last headland pass. We'll start going up and down the field here. Doesn't quite line up with the existing tram lines, does it? I'm not sure what these tram lines are set to, but apparently just a little bit wider than 24 meters, I'm guessing. Seems to be turning the spreader on just a little bit early. I'm kind of curious about that. Oh well, it's not doing anything per the map here, so as long as we're getting a somewhat even spread, I'm okay with that. Not sure why it turned on there. If I got a little too close to the edge of the field. So even though we do essentially kind of have like a sort of a sectional control oven, I think I might still want to manually turn this on and off here when we get to the end, just so we're not turning on there and essentially wasting our lime. You know, if it was just fertilized oven, I might not actually care so much. But here with the lime, it empties so quickly. You start spreading it along the edge of the field where you don't need to. Yeah, goes through it a lot quicker. Ooh, AI worker has completed their task. I wonder which one that was. Probably the chopper, I would guess. Yeah, he's definitely turning on there. I'm just guessing we're probably getting a little too close to the edge of the field. Like, oh, need to lime this. No, no. No, you don't. I want to think maybe going the other way on the field would be the longer route, but apparently the game doesn't think so. So, okay, almost out here. We'll go ahead and fill this up, and like I said, we'll go check on our hired workers here while this is filling. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take it back to the farmyard to fill here. Unfortunately, we're not too far from the farmyard, so... Nope, not quite going to be able to finish that pass, are we? Okay, back to the farmyard, like I was saying, Evan. We'll top this back off on lime here. And then do a quick check on our hired workers, make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be. You know, never trust the hired workers, right, Evan? Never trust what they're doing. Feels like such a long way to drive when we're practically right next to the farmyard here with field 7, but yeah, still a bit of a drive here yet. Maybe if it went around the other way, maybe that'd been a little quicker. Okay, fill that back up with lime, and like I said, well, that's filling. Checking on the hired workers here. Yep, plow is still going here yet. I don't know why he missed that strip there. I mean, obviously on a hired worker here, but he definitely missed like an entire strip. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh yes, our chopper is back. Oh, let's see. Baling equipment in there, combine in there. Where can we put a chopper? Well, we got a barn here. Looks like as good a place as any, if you ask me. Okay, there we go. Okay, a little crooked. Oh, and the rock picker. Oh, you're full. You are full. Okay, well, let's create maybe a route for you then here. Oh, cancel job. And then we got to create a job, field work. We are going to, oh, I can't. Oh, that's right. Can't do a sell course on this one here, can I? I keep thinking, okay, I'll just set up, do a load and deliver, and then he'll drive back to the field, right? Nope. That does not, unfortunately, work with that one. So, oh well. We'll just have to do a go-to. He'll drive down to that proximate area, and then from there, we'll just determine where we want to actually sell at. I'm assuming they're probably like both the same. I think that's what they were last time anyway. So prices, and if we go check stones, or was it rocks? I forget which one is it again. Is it stones or rocks? It is stones. Okay, so stones. Lizard ink sell all 150, right? The stone crusher is 148, and then you also have the farmer's market. I'm not sure where the farmer's market is right offhand, but I'm just gonna guess probably down in this area somewhere, or is it? I'm guessing probably down in this area somewhere. Glass about my glass, huh? Well then, glass about my glass. There. Wow. That full? I guess it says it's full. Definitely don't look full. Weird too, because I believe it actually had a fill plane on it before. So why is it not showing it now? Very strange. We got the old bale barn kind of in the way, don't we? Oh well. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was like, where did we leave off at? Right there. This is one of the nice things when you're spreading lime, Evan. It's usually easy enough to tell where you have and haven't spread lime here yet. Okay, there we go. Done with that pass. Moving on to the next one. We'll have to see once here if this is enough lime to finish this field here or not. It would be kind of nice if it is. And while we're going up and down the field, let's see if we can load up some comments here a moment, see what you folks had to say here for last episode. A reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments, so if you got something to say, throw it down below. As always, too, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do that as well. And if you like the video, well, click that thumbs up icon there as well. Starting off with the first comment here from RC Win. RC Win was saying, great videos, keep them coming. Hey, thank you very much for that. Dustin was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that as well. And apologies for those of you who've heard me mention this comment before, but again, as I said, I like to mention this one every so often here. About restoring a save game. It just, a lot of people do not know about this feature, and that's still... it baffles me that a lot of people don't know about this, Evan. So that's why I like to mention it as often as what I do. I know we always get new people watching the videos. So for those you don't know, if you ever delete your save game is corrupt. Who knows? Something happens to your save game for some reason, it won't load or it's gone. Farming Simulator automatically backs up several copies. Emphasis here on several copies, Evan. Now, each one is older than the next, right? So they get progressively older. But still, Giants backs up several copies. So you really shouldn't have a reason to lose a save game. You might lose a little bit of work, but you should hopefully not like lose the entire save game, right? And if you're not sure about this feature, well, just check my video out, how to restore a deleted, missing, corrupt save game. This particular comment here from Jay Weaver. Thank you so much. My save game got corrupted and lost the castle and windmill on Kinleg after 80 plus hours of gameplay. Whew. Oh yes, that's right. Kinleg has the buildables on it, doesn't it? I almost forgot about that. Speaking of Kinleg, by the way, we are playing on Kinleg on the RDL and multiplayer servers. If you'd like to join us on our multiplayer server, information down below. Or as always, you can type in !TS in chat. Next comment here from Christopher. Christopher was saying, good videos, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Nightwolf Games and Autos was saying, if you're running seasons, you can lime and fertilize a crop that's ready to harvest to help boost your yield. Also, those silos is the stock Giants farmers market, so it is indeed a sell point. Oh wait, is that is the farmers market right there? Ah, there's where the farmers market is. We were just mentioning here a little bit earlier this episode. I wonder where the farmers, that's right there. Oh, and that, so yeah, according to Nightwolf, he is saying that is the default farmers market. I did not realize that. I guess I never paid, close enough attention to that. So good to know. Just seems weird to me. Like, it's on the farmyard. I mean, you think it'd be a silo system, right? That's what I've obviously been using it as. I'm like, okay, go dump it in the silo, right? And then never realized, like, oh, it's actually selling it. Whoops. So we'll have to see once here if we want to maybe actually get an actual silo or, I don't know, straight up sell it. Usually using a silo oven is a good idea because then we can wait for the best price. And at least in some of the stuff here in Farming Sim, waiting for the best price is definitely very beneficial. Not to mention then we can use our time-saving stock check to actually, check and see once what sells where for what, price. And the best price too, right? Okay, that does it for field 7. Let's get over to our pH here. So yeah, 7's good. Again, pretty much need all the fields, right? So, oh, 3 I was debating about plowing. So maybe I'll hold off on that one. And when I say plowing, and maybe plow it bigger. Let's start on the other fields here. Was it field 3 and is it 1? Yes, field 1. We don't own the little triangle field here. Maybe I should just buy the little triangle. What is this thing? Scarecrow? Oh, it does have a collision on it. Okay. Now, yes, I did just run into that one, but that was a test to see if it had a collision. And if so, well, if it didn't, let's put it that way. If it didn't have a collision, I was like, well, maybe I should just like buy field 6, combine it with field 3 here. And just kind of even the fields off, but I don't know if I want to do that with that scarecrow there or not. Probably should turn that on just a little bit earlier there. Got a little missing section. I think we'll come back around and get it. Okay, going back to the Nightwolf's comment here too. Also want to mention, if you're running seasons, you can lime and fertilize your crops even if they're ready to harvest. I think he's actually right on that now that I think about it. I'm used to the base game mechanics, Chevron, and precision farming obviously changes some of that up just a little bit. And like Nightwolf was saying, I think you actually can lime and fertilize your field right up to harvest. It's kind of the way precision farming works. Now again, base game event, you cannot. Fertilize, I believe you can do that right up until it is ready to right before the harvest stage, right? So right before the harvest stage. Lime, I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on this, Once the field's planted, I don't think you can lime it. Or at least once it started to grow. Maybe that's what it is. Once it starts to grow, I don't think you can lime it anymore. Okay, nice not having too much of a cone on that spread pattern there, everyone. You have to go like way out into the trees to get, you know, the full width there. Okay, a little bit of an angle. Let's just back up and line up better here on this one. Oh. Doing a good job backing up, everyone. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. There we go. Next comment here from LOL Leaf was saying there's a nice old Kloss Jaguar on the in-game mod hub. I do believe I've seen that one. Yeah, that Kloss Jaguar, you know, Kloss, I don't know. Maybe if it's an older John Deere, I might have been a little more interested. Oh, they run that way again. Okay. I was lining up. I thought they'd run this way on the field, but nope. They run this way. Okay. And I'm going to guess they probably actually start at the other end of the field here as well. Usually the steering assist picks, you know, one of the ends to start from. Apparently it's not this one, so. No big deal. Oh, you know, before I forget, I sent the rock picker down here to unload. He is not there. Where's the rock picker? Yeah, he should be right. Okay, well, let's go find the rock picker, everyone. Really? What you saying? He's hired yet, right? You're literally going nowhere, bud. Okay, well, we'll just see once he'll, well, straighten him out here. See if he'll drive now here. We'll just point him in, yeah, nothing in front of him. Okay. Remind me, we'll have to come back to that here in just a minute. I was hoping by now he'd be down to the, you know, the sell point there. We could actually start selling them and get them back to the field and start picking rocks. But, alas. Next comment here from Jake. Jake was saying, hello, nice video. Hey, thank you very much for that. Oh, should we lock on the line there? There we go. Next comment here from Jesse, I think actually, Jesse Brown. Is there a way to change the precision farming yield data in the corner to bushels and acres? So by default, no, there is not. Giants, unfortunately, believes in communist units, so yeah, no bushels, no acres, anything like that. It's all liters. Now, I haven't checked to see if it is out, Evan. In the past, Evan, there used to be a mod known as the unit convert mod. And at least in the past, I always used to run that mod, Evan. I don't think I'm running it at the moment. But in the past, Evan, unit convert would convert those liters and all the other, you know, rubbish units over to standards. So, you know, bushels and pounds, tons, acres, stuff like that. Oh. For some reason, I was thinking we had to go over this way. Nope, it's over here. Speaking of which, what is that place down there? More lime, please. Yeah, what is this place down here? So that is this one. That is, oh, warehouse. I'm assuming, is that like a buildable warehouse then? I presume that's what that is, because obviously, well, no, it is 2 built, isn't it? Well, let's see what this warehouse does here then. Telephone booth there, okay. We got an unload symbol. I don't know what that unload does. Let's, there was a person over here we could talk to, I think, one there. This is, oh, this is a collectible? Really? Sure, we'll collect it. Oh, a $200, wow. I think one of the collectibles we got here last time, wasn't that like a $10,000 one? This one's 200, really? Oh. Okay. You just standing in the box here. Yeah, this looks to be a container, right? If I had to guess, looks like a container. Someone's put a roof on it. Nothing creepy here, just standing inside of a container. Oh, so we can choose products. Okay. So I'm gonna buy planks long, prefab walls, fabric, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, all that stuff, huh? Well, what does this do here then? No idea. Yeah, not sure exactly what that is then. Anyway, back to our lime here. There we go. I don't know why that's not showing up on the map there, but whatever. Okay, back to the field. Pick up where we left off. We were almost done with that field here too yet, I wasn't. Ooh, that reminds me, before we go much further, I should probably check and see where we're at here with our stone tractor. Again, I want to try to keep him moving, Evan, because we got more fields that need stones picked up, so. And he hasn't made much of a dent on field 1 yet either. I think we'll just literally just starting that field. Okay, where's the stone picker at here? Ooh, you're done. Okay, I think we have more fields that need to be plowed as well. Oh my goodness, really? Is this in the way? So we'll just we'll move that out of the way, see if that fixes it. That does not appear to fix it. Wow, really? Come on, hired worker. But just like drive him over here a little bit so he's hopefully out of the way of all these buildings and sheds and barns and whatnot. We'll try starting them back up again. Then you have trees and other stuff we can turn into. Reminder, by the way, I did. Oh. As I was about to say, let me get him going a minute. Nothing active, huh? Great job, field work. Now we want to do a go-to. Okay, there we go. Hopefully he will go this time here now then. What are you doing there, bud? Okay, no idea what he's doing. Let's go back to spreading our lime here. We'll just have to keep an eye on him. Hopefully he actually makes his way down there. Dump it off in the trees and would have been so much quicker. Had to take it to the sell point. I don't have to, I guess, but that was the plan. Okay, well, anyway, having a look at time here. Looks like it is, unfortunately, time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.